Okay, let's cook some pasta. Aglio olio peperoncino, nice garlic, oil, and spicy chili. The ingredients I will use now, it's for one dish, for one person, for a man or a big boy. So we're gonna also quantify in grams the ingredients. If you plan to make for 2, 3, 4 people, I advise you to multiply everything for that amount of guests. So let's try to check how much garlic I will use for myself. 16 grams. I like garlic, it's gonna be fine. Let's check how much parsley I will use. 7 grams. And for myself I will use around 130 grams of pasta. Let's see, 160, 130, yeah, 131. For a man 131 is okay. For a lady I suggest around 100 grams. So let's measure. The last thing is the olive oil. Don't be afraid to put too much olive oil. The problem is if you put too less. So you need to find some nice extra virgin oil with low body count. Let's check. 20 grams, 22 grams. I'm gonna put a bit more. So 40 grams of oil for one person. It's quite okay. So the water is boiling. I will add a little spoon of salt. Mix a bit. I will start the pan heating at 4 and then I will decrease it gradually. I will put the pasta right away because I believe I will make in time to make the sauce. So use the timer, 10 minutes. Okay, now we will prepare the ingredients. By the way, another ingredient, but it's not easy to find, are some anchovies. That's a secret ingredient, but if you don't have it, that's fine. You can still cook without it. So this is a nice fish that gives a nice flavor to the oil. Superior quality. Just take a small amount. Yeah, something like this. So this fish will melt when the pan will get hot, and then it makes the oil a bit dirty, and it gives a nice taste to the final product. So the pan is heating up, the pasta is cooking. I just mix a bit from beginning. That's fine. Now we start cutting the garlic. I use a slicer, it's quite dangerous, so be careful if you're using the same. Slicing all the garlic. You can use the garlic with these slices. Personally, I prefer to chop it in small pieces. And then placing it directly onto the pan. Okay. Meanwhile, I will slice also the chili pepper. The chili pepper is very dangerous thing, because if it's too chili, then not everybody can eat it. I will taste it. Yeah, it's very chili. So for me, I will make half of it. But if you don't make the sauce chili, then the taste is not okay. So yeah, I would rather make it more chili than too less. So this is enough for me. And I know that it will be quite chili, so put some toilet paper in the freezer, like Italians say. So we will keep the chili, we will add it later. Otherwise, if we cook the chili too much, the skin will become hard, and this is not what we want to achieve. We're gonna chop the parsley also. So now we have all ingredients ready for cooking. Mix a bit the pasta. The pan is starting to get hot a bit, because I can see a bit frying effect on the garlic. At this point, I will squeeze this anchovies, and it becomes like, it melts like butter. So yeah, it makes this oil dirty. And now I mix everything all together. So you get something like this. But don't worry if you don't have this fish. I'm using because my parents sent me a couple of bottles from Italy. So now the pan is quite hot. I will decrease it from level 4, so maximum level in my case is 6, from 4 to 3. Oh, I don't like overcooking the garlic, because it affects the taste. So after the garlic is cooking for a couple of minutes, I will add also the chili. Mix all together one more time. At this point, make a nice group of the ingredients inside the pan, and we will add some black pepper, and a bit of salt. Not too much, just a bit. At this point I will add also a bit of parsley, but not all of it. The rest I will add at the end. So the pan is very hot, and the garlic is cooking with all the ingredients. So there is a strategy to stop the cooking of it by adding some water, and the water also helps to make more sauce. If you don't put the water, the pasta will be quite dry. So I'm using some water from the salty combination I made here. So I will put one of this. Yeah, and I will decrease the heat from 3 to 2, and I will add the rest of the parsley. Let's check the pasta if ready, because my phone is recording and I couldn't set a timer. So I can see that inside of the core there is still some hard part, so it still needs to cook a couple of minutes more. There are two ways of doing this pasta. You can cook well the pasta and add it to the sauce and just mix it a bit and it's ready. Or the second one, which is a bit more professional, is removing the pasta a bit earlier from the water and finishing the cooking in this sauce. This will make the pasta absorb some of the tastes from the sauce, so it's up to you how you feel more comfortable. I will finish the pasta cooking inside the sauce. But if you are not very skilled with this dish, I suggest you to cook the pasta until the end in the water. So try to taste a piece of it. It should not be too hard, but also not extremely soft. I think if you follow the timing written on the package, you're going to be just fine. So another important ingredient is pecorino cheese. Is some cheese made from sheep, yeah, it's sheep cheese. So pecorino, you can find it in every grocery store. I'm mixing like this because it's the most efficient way, but you can use also some toolings to do this job. So I will cook the pasta a bit until there is not too much juice left. I will also taste one of these to see if it's cooked. It's perfect. I personally like when it's a bit al dente. Al dente means not overcooked, so a bit. And it's also healthier because you don't get much insulin spikes because you need more time to digest it. So yeah, now it looks like this. I'm adding a bit of pecorino already here in the pan, but not too much, just a bit. This is creating a better cream effect on everything, and it's bonding the sauce with the pasta in a very efficient way. Yeah, turn off the heating. See, there is not much water, but the pasta is very shiny, and there is still some cream on the bottom. This is okay. There can be also more cream on the bottom. The problem is when the pasta is too dry, then you need to try another time to make it better. Use some proper deep plates. Then there are two ways of placing the pasta, with these tools or whatever you have in your kitchen. Adding some pecorino on the top at the end.